Hello, this is the production breakdown for Digital Bullshit. I'm Alistair. This is Harry, and he is the producer for this song.
One of two.
One of two? Half?
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll take it.
So we're going to break down how we made it. So we're starting with Harry's file because he started it off and did the whole first day stuff.
We were both there. Pretty fast song to make, really. Like, the bulk of it was done in that first day.
Yeah, for sure.
We got, like, the bones down, and then you wrapped it up. I feel like we started with some guitar. I think I gave you the guitar. This is just, like, the main riff. We got this really distorted little guy. That one got destroyed. The louder one is just like a nice clean signal.
Sounds really good.
Bit of Alistair guitar playing.
Is that me?
Oh, this one might have been me, actually. I think I added this.
I don't think I'm good enough to do that.
And that one again. Yeah, it's all about these like really different sounding guitar layers. Oh, this was you, wasn't it? The strumming?
Yeah, that was me.
Quiet. Pretty guitar-y, like hyper poppy kind of thing.
In my brain, like hyper pop is like weird synths and stuff and like fucked up sounds, but it's pretty much all guitars. We have 3 synths in the whole thing.
I feel like when I first got into producing and stuff, hyper pop was like PC music and it was really synth based, and I think it still is like quite synth based. But these days, when you talk about hyper pop, I think it's a lot more about one. There's a lot more guitar. There's a lot more clipping the kicks and stuff and the basses, just really redlining stuff. It's a lot about distortion, I think.
Yeah, it really has made a bit of a shift, hey?
The drums.
I think I redid quite a bit of the drums. They were like the biggest.
Oh yeah, these were pretty slapped together in this first session, so... Desk stick. So this is Alistair like whacking my desk with a drumstick. The chorus bass. A lot of that first session was just you being like, add another one, make it more fucked up. Couldn't get enough. So we've got something like that. We've got this kind of like Euro thing. Got a sub sitting under it. This slap bass on the accents.
That's what it is.
And then, bass guitar.
Oh, tell me, the harmonics thing, how the fuck did you make that? Because I'd left, and then you just sent me this like... The most whack shit. It's so cool.
This is, the little like post-chorus section. Your little vocal bit on that is sick as well. I made this little ARP electric guitar, and I just was like, like, not even like in time, like you can't like play this, right? Not really.
Yeah.
I just recorded probably like 30 notes or something into like one little strip of audio, and then went out and sliced all the transients into a MIDI instrument. Here, this is like the audio file. This is literally what I played. Although this has got a lot of the effects on it.
Damn, you heard it here first. That's fucking wild. Holy shit.
This is like the clean signal. So it's just like going do, 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 do. Move down 3 frets, do, do, do.
Oh, even with the ones that don't quite do it. That's sick. Did you just play like randomly and try and find melodies in it?
Exactly. It's so like chaotic. You get little pieces of it at a time. You hear the first 3 notes will be like, okay, I've got something there, and now I need to find one that can go after them, and then there's a little rest. It's about like figuring out the rhythm and then figuring out which like little notes you can hear.
That's my favorite thing. I love that.
We wanted like a retro kind of sound effect.
Oh yeah.
Just this little like cassette tape fill.
How did you make that?
I went on YouTube and looked for like cassette sound effects video. It's literally just someone's mic'd up their old little cassette player and recorded all the funny noises it makes and when you press the buttons and stuff. There was one nice bit, little tonal click. There's a little pitch bend thing going on here as well. To make it roll.
Yeah, nice.
I think this second one, it's the sound of the tape thing springing open. It's a little spring-loaded guy.
Shall we swap around?
Yeah, for sure.
The first thing, I just slapped a radiator on everything you sent me, essentially. They're super cool. Punch sound effects or something.
The title of the samples is Loading a Gun, Gunshot.
The first place that I started to tweak stuff was like drum sounds. And I changed the pattern up a little bit as well.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's a pretty angry little snare, isn't it?
I saw a video from Muramasa, a way that he gets like interesting, weird kick riser things. He'll have a bass drum and then just off the grid sort of chop it so it's really small and then just repeat it a bunch.
Oh,
and then fade it out. I did that here. It sounds so cool. I saw that video like the day before I started working on this, so I was like, well, that's going in. I recorded some live drums as well. In the chorus, it gets pretty hectic. You can like barely hear them, but they had like sort of low end, I guess.
Yeah, no, they kind of have their own little pocket.
I think I also tried to like bit crush up all the rises because they felt like a little clean. So like all these sounds.
Oh yeah. What do you use to bit crush stuff?
It's called Mishby, and it's the most whack plugin I have. I love it so much.
Mishby.
Here, this thing is the most fucked up plugin ever. This knob does like the... It's like just the coolest sound. And it's got like this weird...
Whoa. I like how unfriendly that user interface is. Like,
no, if it's off, and a maybe if it's on.
oh shit.
I think that's real funny.
Really cool, yeah.
Favorite plugin, I love it. I did a lot of vocal production as well.
You've been kissing in your spare time. Don't act like we can do that and be fine.
I like played with the formant automating and stuff.
You only call in the new AM, but never send me messages.
I did heaps of like weird throws and shit. I think the chorus had like a really messed up one underneath.
I don't wanna see you on the internet. Scrolling past your photos when it's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Call me when you're done, I'm getting over it.
Yeah, this.
And all your digital bullshit.
I think you might have added in some fun ones in there. You sent me this.
And all your digital bullshit.
But there's definitely some stuff that I hadn't sung in there. So I reckon you did some playing. But then I had the originals, what I sent you.
And all your digital bullshit.
So I just stuck them together because I thought it sounded cool.
Yeah.
Digital bullshit.
Yeah, that's a nice little moment. I love a stack.
I don't really do it much. I always forget to. I should do it more. It's cool. Then the bass. This is what we turned the bass into.
Oh yeah, I want to see this extra bass.
But the slaps are still in there, just crunched up. I think I like wobbled it a bit as well. Retro colored it that. The sub, I think I redid.
Oh yeah.
One more of like a...
Yeah, it's a bit more forward, hey.
The other one was cool. I just wanted it to be kind of sound. Your bass guitars are still in there. I think I crunched them up as well. Oh, I didn't the low one. And I sort of like widen it. There's a thing I do a lot. Crunch it up, take out heaps of the low ends.
Double it and widen it.
Yeah, yeah. And like, so it's got like a crunch it up heaps, have no low end, and then like chorus it or something. So I was using microchip for this one, so it's a very chill version of it. Never used those sounds. So I was like, all right, how can I like me it up? And so I put in this bass. It's like played it live pretty much. And started changing shit. But then that felt like kind of lame by itself. So I put this back in and just cut out all the lows.
Yeah.
Sort of widened it. And it just sounds like the bass. It sounds like it's distortion for the bass, but it's not distorted at all. I liked that. I added these, like, I called them kick explosions. They're like...
Oh yeah.
Guns as well. I think I may have went a bit overboard because you were like, turn that shit down. And I was like, yeah, that's a good point. But it has like so much like...
Call me when you're done, I'm getting over it. And all your digital bullshit.
It gives it like a kind of anthemic sort of quality or something.
delays on the snare.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, and then metal shit comes in. Fuck yeah, that's actually such a vibe.
I love that.
That's the same Muramasa thing, but it's in time.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
Where the snare's at. So I ran the filtered drum kit through the Mishby thing on like a weird probability setting.
Right, yeah, so it's got other stuff on it and then you...
Stuck Mishby on it and it's just like in the random kind of mode.
So is that little like audio waveform printed?
Yeah.
With the Mishby on it? You could tell just by looking at it that it's strange.
So I got that bit just at the end and I kind of liked it. It was like, like kind of that like triplety thing. So I bounced that and I think I just chopped it. It wasn't feeling enough like so I added toms to it.
Some accents, yeah.
I think I just chopped up what was already there for that one and then this one was... Oh, wow. So together you sort of get this thing. It's like fucked up.
Yeah.
Then we're in. So I remember I was like, oh, this section needs something. And so then I just spent 2 hours just fucking around on drums. I wanted to have like an internet sound somewhere, so I stuck it at the start. Love that. That's so cool.
The song of my childhood.
I think that was a tiny guitar loop that I just put the Mishby thing on it and just crunched it. It's just the theme of this entire song. It's just like, I just put heaps of like fuck shit on it and it sounded mad. I just chopped out the shit from bullshit and then Mishbied it.
Oh shit.
I showed my friend and she was like, that sucks. You can't end it like that. I'm like, what? It's so cool. What are you talking about? And she's like, it sounds like you go like, today FM. Like one of those radio intros. And I was like, I fully hear it now, but I hate that.
Oh shit.
I don't know. It reminds me of the pinball game.
Oh, yeah, like
It sounds exactly like that, actually. It's like the Windows computer pinball game, like Spaceball or whatever.
Yeah, I know the one.
It has that sound straight up.
What's the sound for?
When it's like reloading the ball to launch it again or something like that.
okay.
Or when you like go past like one of the, something like,
Yeah, shit, we should have sampled that. It would have been easier.
Is it the vocal?
Yeah, it's the vocals.
It's all vocal.
That's all vocals. But like, I just crunched it, turned on like these weird probability things, so it does weird sort of stutter, and then I bounced that, and then I chopped it so that it like had the loops sort of speeds up at the end there. Like you can kind of see it. If I like just stretch this out, it's not that crazy. It just goes like this.
Sure, yeah.
And then I put the Mishby back on it again and like automated up the like fuckedness of it. Just so it sounds cohesive, because otherwise it wasn't like going anywhere. And then the start sounded weird.
Bullshit.
I didn't like the bull tone, so
Bullshit.
I like blended the two together. And it gets like messed up pretty quick, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the song.
That's the song.
I think we've done it.
That was a fun session, though. I really like being in a session with someone and just taking your hands off the tools a bit as well. Talking about the themes of the song and, like coming up with the lyrics and the melodies and stuff. I feel like you were just like sitting there and your brain was just whirring and you like just had these verses out in no time at all.
I'm pretty shit at writing if I'm making it up, but if it's for real. I had some annoying drama with my ex while she was overseas, so I was like, fuck you! But, I mean, it's actually fine. She's cool. It was like a grumpy moment. I've got a lot of shit to say right now. And here you have it. Digital bullshit.
That's digital bullshit.
Thanks for jumping on and talking about it with me.
Yeah, my pleasure. Our first song together.
Yeah, this is the first song we ever wrote together, which I think is...
Yeah, that's a great track record, right? One for one.
Yeah, 100%.
Much higher than the average.
Surely pretty unusual. I don't know how many songs are like, all right, yeah, that's the first song that we've written together and that's going to come out. I feel like it normally takes a bit to get to know each other musically. All right,
Sweet.
I'm going to go have dinner, I think.